Album Day Online. My name is Daryl. I will be your critic today. Today we'll be dealing with a album and indeed a band whose entire catalog has been instrumental to me as a music fan and as a musician itself. Talking about Toronto band I Mother Earth and their second major label release, their 1996 LP entitled Scenery and Fish. Now, this was their second record, and it is musically a little more adventurous than their first album, Dig, which also is one of the most listened to records in my collection. This one, however, this album helped me learn how to play the drums and taught me um, the the meshing of songwriting and musicianship and showmanship all in one. I have seen this band perform 22, 23 times. There was a time up to about 16 or 17 where I had a t-shirt for every time I saw them perform. Okay. So, now, for those of you who know the history of I Mother Earth, know that this was the last album with their original singer Edwin. Edwin left and went on to pursue a solo career, and in 1997 they found a young blonde-haired kid from out east of Canada named Brian Byrne, and he wanted to record two more albums with I Mother Earth, entitled Blue, Green, Orange and The Quicksilver Meet Dream. Now, I am not going to give the indication, or I don't want to give the indication that I prefer the Edwin era because I'm talking specifically about Scenery and Fish. Indeed, I believe they actually continued to grow as a band as they went on. But you know, there's something about when you're 18 years old and 18. This came out in '96, so I was 19 when this came out. When you still have teenage hormones running through you, everything is awesome. You know, everything that you hear when you're a teenager is the best thing ever. And so, again, there's nothing quite like that original feeling you get when you fall in love with a band and an album and a song. And Scenery and Fish really cemented my love of this band. And then, of course, all the live performances that went with it. So, people who aren't sure what I Mother Earth sounds like, there's a large percussive element, both in the stringed instrument playing as well as the drumming, and then the extra congos and congas and bongos and all the additional instrumentation that goes on with this band. Jag Tana, this is an interesting story for me at least. I've in the course of my college career had the opportunity to interview a lot of bands and a lot of musicians that came through the Hamilton area, and Jag Tana is the only musician I ever met that my brain slid out my ears and I just made myself sound like a fool whilst talking to him. So, more on that if you like at some point in the future. Scenery and Fish is a little more accessible than their first album, Dig, a little perhaps less metal sounding, and a little more towards the hard rock, alternative rock sound. But also, again, as I said earlier, really was a little more adventurous than their first record. I Mother Earth, if I had to give a quick label what they sound like what Abraxas era Santana mixed with you know, Nothing Shocking, Jane's Addiction, and a little bit of Black Sabbath thrown in there for good measure would sound like if you blended them all together and then added, well, again, you got the extra percussion and the more percussive guitar playing. A little bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers in there, I think, as well, especially with the slap bass. I Mother Earth have a new single out available on all the digital platforms entitled The Devil's Machine. The Devil's Engine, Well, that's embarrassing. I call myself a fan. It is not available in hard copy form. Thus, I have not purchased it yet. Because, as you can tell, this is called Album a Day Online, and you've heard me talk about how much I encourage you to go out and buy physical music. I don't like digital downloads. That's what I gotta say. Jag, if you ever watch this, please, please, I will pay you whatever the cost is for you to put a CD into your burner, burn it onto a CD, put a little happy face on it, mail it to me. I will pay for that everything. I have to have a physical copy. So, I'm Mother Earth is a band that throughout their entire career have continued to get better. I love them a lot. I really hope those of you who've never heard of them, take some time and check them out. If you like great guitar playing, great percussion, interesting lyrics, I'm Mother Earth. And if you want to start with Scenery and Fish. My name is Daryl. I've been your critic. This is Album a Day Online. Like, subscribe, share. Tell me if you grew up in the 90s in Canada, what's your favorite Canadian 1990s alt-rock, hard rock, Canadian rock band from that era? Leave your comments below. Check out makeshiftmade.com, and I'm at dspeaksshifty at twitter.com. I'm very tired. See you later.